there are only three constants in this world we live on. One is death. Everyone dies. Two is taxes. This one's self-explanatory. The taxman comes for everyone. And three is mega corporations defending AI usage even when it's clearly wrong and clearly worse than humans doing it. Now, we've seen this with many things. McDonald's just made a trash ad. Coca-Cola just made a absolutely terrible AI ad. But what I'm talking about today is arguably worse, because it's not just impacting your media that you're seeing. What I'm about to talk about is YouTube's AI low effort and ban evasion algorithm that they recently implemented. You guys might have seen a few videos about this because YouTube just made a statement, the CEO just made a statement a few days ago, where he talked about this new system, and this is what, first of all, before we even get into this story, I'll lay some groundwork about what the CEO has to say about what supposedly is happening, and then we'll get into what is actually happening here. When the backlash peaked, YouTube told creators there were no bugs or known issues in its moderation tools and claimed affected channels were removed for low-effort content. That explanation only fueled more criticism. So, what happened basically after this AI tool was implemented was a bunch of channels got permanently banned without an opportunity to appeal or anything. Their livelihood was just taken away. And it is very strange that they specifically are attacking low-effort content with this AI tool. Because at the same time, the CEO also defends the use of AI and low-effort content through this little snippet that he has. Mohan said, AI will open the door for a new class of creators who previously lacked technical skills or equipment. He argued the tech will revive YouTube's early era of enthusiastic amateurs, while helping the platform surface stronger content overall. And I just don't really understand this take in general. It doesn't make sense to me, because how can you on one hand be banning a bunch of real people making content and calling it low effort, so you're just gonna not just remove their content, you're gonna ban and strike their channel permanently with no chance to appeal. And then on the other hand say, hey, yo, if you don't lack the technical ability to make actual videos, use AI and we will love it. And this, of course, comes after a record-breaking $36 billion year for ad revenue, and I think another $18 billion in subscriptions from YouTube. 30% of all views are coming from screens, TV screens now, which I think points towards the fact that a lot of children are watching this instead of normal TV shows. And with children watching stuff, they don't really care for good content, they just care for bright visuals. And I'm not going to drag this out too much. AI. They love AI slop. This is a proven fact. AI is an absolute money printing machine when it comes to children's content. YouTube, of course, sees this with all the views that they're pulling in from this content, and why would they stop it? Counterintuitively, actually, they're stopping real people from creating content, because real content won't keep you engaged for as long as this AI slop that has like a cut in it every 5 seconds. And this all comes together with a story that just released today, which is about a YouTuber by the name of, let me check. It is a YouTuber by the name of Splashplate, who is a Pokemon YouTuber. And this genius AI system that YouTube just implemented recently had an absolute mega-brained idea where it banned a channel that was re-uploading. It was just full-on, word for word, pixel for pixel, ripping Splashplate's videos and re-uploading them. And the AI said, oh, this is the same content as Splashplate, so let's ban him. Which, okay, that's good. I mean, it's working as intended, right? Wrong. Because what happens afterwards is so genius that only an AI system of this caliber could have even thought of doing this, where it bans the imposter account, and then Splash Plates channel gets reviewed by the AI, and it sees, we just banned an account 2 seconds ago that has the same videos as this channel. They must be ban evading. Terminated. Channel gone, income gone, all the money gone. Truly, I mean, if a human was seeing the same thing that the AI was, I'm sure it would have reacted exactly the same, YouTube. And it is so funny because this is expressly what the guy in the interview was talking against. He says, no, there are no wrong, there's no wrongdoing here. We only banned channels that have low effort content. But obviously this isn't the case because he just got terminated because the AI banned the copycat and then banned him because the copycat had the same videos that he had. So it's just like mutual destruction. So basically in the next week, or maybe they've already fixed it by now, there's been a lot of backlash for this. Just upload your favorite or your most hated YouTuber's videos and he'll just get banned because of retribution or something. It is so strange, it makes no sense, and it is insanely smooth-brained on every level. And also this, in general, this is not the only person this has happened to. Let me read even more. And this has been happening since November already. Throughout November, creators reported widespread bans and strikes tied to what many believe were AI-driven moderation errors. Tech creator Enderman had multiple channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers abruptly terminated, and said decisions were made entirely by automated system. Enderman is just a little guy who has multiple channels. Is he uploading the same content on each channel? No. He's making different content on different channels, which is the entire point of why YouTube allows you to make multiple channels. He has hundreds of thousands of views, obviously a following on each. He does his own thing, but YouTube thinks, or the AI thinks he's ban evading or view farming. We don't even know why, but AI somehow was super against this and just terminated them again. Again, the AI is on one hand, it is so stupid where it doesn't understand what having multiple channels means, but in the same breath, it will ban a creator who commented something on an alt account when he was 13. Imagine this, a full-grown man makes YouTube his career. He's making money off of this. And then he suddenly gets a ban on his channel, a full-on strike, which can mean no more money. And they're like, yo, why is this? So he writes his contact at YouTube HQ, and they say, oh, our AI moderators found a comment you made when you were 13. He's like, I haven't had this channel since I was 13. He's like, yeah, you remember that deleted channel that you don't use and it's been inactive for 6 years? Yeah, there's a comment on there, and we linked the emails together with this account, so you're banned. Which, why are they going to this extent to enforce these bans specifically? And then, on the other hand, they will just be banning random people for apparently no reason, and then they have an interview addressing this entire debacle, and the guy's like, no, actually, these are all rightful bans, and you guys are just dumb, low effort content. Also, start using AI. It is just sad. It is truly sad. And throughout all of this, YouTube still hasn't fixed it. They are still defending using AI to moderate. If you train an AI to detect nudity, it will do a good job at detecting nudity and banning those videos before they get spread to a wider audience. But you can't train AI to detect low effort content. What does that mean? For me, I'm just sitting in a room, I'm talking. Okay, I get 100 views maybe, and on a good day, is this low effort just because I get low views? On the other hand, with someone like Charlie Moist Critical, who, in all fairness, He speaks better, he has better commentary, but he's not too dissimilar from myself. He also sits in a room, records, and talks about drama that is happening. Is he more high quality just because he gets more views? How is this metric measured? It is such a new system, and I hate that they implemented it so early without running tests first. And they also claim that these AI systems are working alongside actual human representatives and people who have been moderating for a long time, which I just find hard to believe because, again, there's so many cases of wrongful termination here that it just wouldn't really make sense for a human to be behind this because anyone can see that these bans don't really make sense. Final note on all of this is, remember that little article I read? Let me just pop it up on screen again. The tech will revive YouTube's early era of enthusiastic amateurs while helping the platform surface stronger content overall. Then, in the exact same article, 2 lines down, here, according to Mohan, AI will be key in policing misinformation, IP theft, scams, and what many creators have dubbed AI slop. So the AI is against AI slop, but then Mohan, literally 2 sentences ago, says, yeah, you should be using AI. This will improve the entire landscape of YouTube, and if you don't know how to make videos, it will help you so much. What side is it, okay, Mohan? Because I feel like he's trying to eat his cake and have it too. No, have your cake and eat it too. He somehow is trying to play both sides, but it clearly isn't working. It's like, oh, AI slop is so bad. AI slop is so bad. Look, we're doing something against it. Anyways, use AI to make your videos more sloppy so kids watch it for longer. Okay, thanks for the money, bye-bye. And I think that's the entire message of this thing, is thanks for the money and bye-bye. They don't care. As long as there's not too much outrage, they'll just keep cutting their workforce and replacing it with AI. And in the end, they'll have a gutted workforce of like 100 employees maybe, moderating the entirety of 6 billion videos on YouTube. And that will be it. Yeah. I mean, this comes together with a recent article from Gemini, which is Google, I think. Yeah, I think it's Google. They said to not trust AI. The literal CEO says don't trust AI and that you should just start adapting. Which basically means you're going to lose your job, so start looking for new jobs that involve AI. I cannot criticize AI taking jobs and replacing people enough. I say this in almost every video. Don't use systems that are selling you something or making money off of you if they use AI, because that literally insists upon other people losing their jobs and their content being stolen. AI is taught on other people and is meant to replace people. If you're using it for yourself, go ahead. If you're buying it or someone else is making money from you using it, stop using it immediately. As always, I mean, I'm personally still going to keep using ChatGPT because that's just a personal use thing, and I'm not going to stop using everything because, honestly, I preach, but I do not follow. I wish I were that good of a human being, but end of the day, I'm a lazy fuck, and I will keep doing what I want to do. But yeah, stay safe, as always, guys. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Bye.